All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're tuning in, if you are tuning in to this amazing event, what we want you to do is shout out your city, shout out your state, because we want to see where we're ranging from, north, south, east, west. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the man of the hour, none other than Mr. Brandon Williams. Brandon, how are you doing today?
Doing pretty good, Mr. Drew. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Giving love to your peoples down there in Fort Worth, Texas, and throughout the state
Appreciate
of
it.
Texas, of course. I know we're safe where we're at, but it's like anybody who needs a prayer, needs a hand, that's exactly what we're gonna do for them. All right.
Yes, sir.
So I know you have people watching here. They're excited that they come on. They've been waiting a couple of days for this event. So, Brandon, take it away. Tell everybody what we're here for.
So, to all my Facebook family, everybody all over the world who watching this, I got a big announcement to make. Me, myself, I decided to go in business for my own self to become a travel business owner. And why I chose that is because I got a passion for travel and I want to make money while I'm traveling. So that was the biggest thing. Now I want to be able to show the world that there is a bigger world out there for the people, who are is stuck in the mindset of where they at now. And I just want to show the people, give them a view of the world for the most part, and make some money at the same time while doing it. Trying to create generational wealth, generational change for the most part.
I love it. I love it. And that's exactly what we're here to do today, because everybody is here to see what is going on in the life of Brandon Williams. And what's cool about this thing here is that this man has assistants to tell you exactly what's going on. And that assistance is me. And I know you guys are probably like, wait a minute, who's this guy with Brandon? So, Brandon, can you please let them know exactly who I am?
To everybody watching, this man here who reside out of Florida. He's the number one star director of the 44 Club. He's the MVP member award. He also retired from his job 2 years ago to work full time to get into this business here that I'm getting into. He has a wife and a kid that he's supporting. He loves to travel, love to help people, and love to have fun. And he knows 100% facts of what we about to tell y'all today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andrew Burt.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that gracious introduction, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get started because let me tell you something. Brandon here has been, without a doubt, one of the best things that happened to our company this year. I mean, in the organization right now, there's a lot of buzz going on about him. He is straightforward and direct from two places. We got Fort Worth, Texas, and we also got Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Cheyenne, shout out to Fort Worth, Texas.
There you go. I mean, superior person, servant leader, hardworking, diligent, loves to travel. He loves to have fun too. And guys, let me tell you something. I'm proud to be partnered with a man of this caliber. Seriously. You all know him. I mean, but I just basically met him and I'm seeing that he is an up and coming superstar destined to be six-figure income earner within these next few years. And y'all, like I said, he just got into this business. And from what I know from Brandon Williams, he has this work ethic. It just makes him and his entire organization 100% better. So I saw him. I saw what he's able to do. And I just said to myself, I got to stand side by side with him. I really do, because I know he's in the process of getting himself to the next level. And I'm going to tell you why, because just like he said, he is a brand new travel business owner. Got to give him a clap for that. Great job. Great job. He's on this path where he's already positioned himself on the money-making side of the world's largest industry. So let me tell you guys something. This is going to be fun. It's going to be informative. And keep in mind, we are interactive. So if you have a comment, if you have a question, put it in the chat right now, because we will answer it as we go on. And don't forget, shout out your city and your state. But first, what we're going to do, we're going to show you this awesome video, and we're going to take it on Brandon's sponsor, Mr. Matt Ashley. So Matt, what we need you to do is run that quick video here for all of Brandon's family and friends to see, and we'll see you immediately after this.
Two things are almost certain about you. Number one, you know people who travel. Of course you do. Everybody travels. It's an $8 trillion industry. It's what people dream about doing. And number two, you probably aren't making the commission. You see, every car rental, every hotel, and every resort pays commissions. They may go to a website or to a traditional travel agent, but trust us, someone is earning it. Well, what if we could show you a way to put that commission in your pocket? It doesn't hurt to take a peek. Interested?
Who are those people? You know, the guys playing golf in the middle of the day on a Tuesday. The woman wearing $1,000 shoes at a cafe in the city. The kid in the ripped jeans driving a $200,000 sports car. What do they know that you don't? One word: leverage. Working smarter, not harder. Owning their own business, not being owned by a job. The good news? We have it. Interested?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, when we said the world's largest industry, you know what we're talking about. We are talking about travel. It's fun. It's sexy. Practically everybody does it, and everybody wants to do it. And I know what you're about to say. I get it. We're talking about the pandemic. I know. Shut down the travel industry, right? Well, guys, let's just talk realistics here, all right? Let's be realists here. First of all, it's impossible to shut down the travel industry because, you know, it's just way too big. It's way too big. And as human beings, what we have like this innate desire in our DNA to be migratory. That means we're always on the move. Isn't that right, Brandon?
Yes, sir. Always on the move.
Always on the move. So guys, think about it like this. Everything we do, everything we see, everywhere we go revolves around travel or leads back to it. We all know that, okay? Therefore, travel is something that is practically recession-proof because people still have to travel even when times are hard. You, me, Brandon, everybody, all right? And it's like we've still been traveling through all this because, guys, the world cannot operate without travel. Just like Brandon said, people are on the move. We need travel for work, play, entertainment, community, all facets of life. And guys, let me tell you something. The world is not going to stop because of coronavirus, and neither does the travel industry. Boom. But if you're like Brandon here, you're going to see that in this business, Brandon right here, and you could be too, is not just a travel agent. He's a travel business owner. Okay, so Brandon's not just, you know, booking people on a vacation or a flight or a cruise or anything. Brandon is actually doing something where he's making his money on every single thing on the money-making side of the travel industry. And that money keeps going 24/7, 365, no matter what's going on in the world. So in a nutshell, being a travel business owner like Mr. Brandon Williams here, you have access to making money on everything in the entire realm of travel. Mr. Brandon Williams, what do you think of that, being able to show all your family and all your friends that they too can make money in the travel industry?
I think it's an opportunity for people to really take a chance and do something different with their life, with income coming in, with traveling, with exploring, with just being able to get opportunities that they never had before.
Exactly.
And, like you said, the travel don't stop. All gas, no brakes. All year round, 365 days a year.
Yes, sir.
Traveling.
And let me tell you guys something. This man here is intelligent because let me tell you, he is a successful person and he thinks ahead of the pack. He doesn't think with the pack. He thinks ahead of it. And if you're going to be like him, you have to look at this whole situation, this whole COVID pandemic, social distancing thing from a business perspective and not a customer's perspective, okay? Because think about it like this. There is 55,000 of us, me, Brandon, and 55,000 of us. We are in this business right now, stacking, making money. And we're sitting on what this industry calls a gold mine bomb. Because guys, check this out. Once all this is over, once the pandemic's over, once COVID's over, once social distancing is over, what do you think people are going to do? Brandon, what do you think people are going to do when all this is over?
They're going to want to get out the house, Mr. Drew, because they've been stuck in the house. They're going to want to get out the neighborhood. They're going to want to get out the city. They're going to want to get out the state.
They're going to want to get out anywhere. They are going to travel. Okay. After this thing subsides, there's going to be a travel explosion throughout the marketplace, guys. And if you're just like Brandon, you're going to be on those front lines, like we're saying, stacking, just like he is with his travel business. So basically having a home-based travel business makes perfect sense right now, because it allows you to fixate yourself on the money-making side of the travel industry, because, you know, a wise and wealthy man once said, what you love to do, make it your hobby. But what the world loves to do, make it your business. And the world loves travel. So if you're tuning in, we're just getting started. So what we want you to do, we want you to shout out your city, shout out your state. We see people right now. We're ranging on it. And don't forget, if you have a question or comment, please type it in the chat. We're going to answer it right now because we're interactive too, all right? So on that note, I'm about to give you the rundown. Mr. Williams, can I give him the rundown right here real quick?
Yes, sir, Mr. Drew. Go ahead and give it to him.
All right, guys, here's the rundown. This is on something that Mr. Williams knows that you guys might not know. First of all, whenever anyone books travel, whether it's a flight, a cruise, hotel, rental car, whatever, there's always a commission that's made. So when most people book travel, what they'll do, they'll go into a site like Travelocity or Expedia, Priceline. You know, they'll book their trip. And then they'll go off, have a great time, yay them. But what people don't know is, like, when they do it that way, that commission that's made on those bookings goes back to two multi-million-dollar firms that own all of those websites. They own them all. And all they do with that money is they get rich, they pocket it, and they corner the market. So imagine you're going on one of those websites, taking about 30 minutes to an hour to book your trip. You're all happy because you're booking your trip and you're getting ready to go. But after you get back, those firms are making money off of something that you did. I mean, does that even sound right? But check this out. Yeah, exactly. Brandon now, he has his very own personalized website booking engine, and it rivals anything and everything that all those other websites can do. So when one of B's family or friends books travel, he can always say to them, hey, don't book with them, book with me. And because they know him and they love him, they will. They'll book the same trip, go off, have the same great time. And when they come back, that commission goes right into Brandon's bank account. So, Mr. Williams, what do you think about getting that pillow money?
Pillow money, we're going to sleep on it all night.
Exactly. You're making money when you're sleeping right there. Yeah. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is Brandon being a master of his own domain, because he's now partnered with IntelliTravel, okay? And they are the originator of the home-based travel business, okay? And because of that, that means, Brandon, he has access to all 30-year business standards, access to all the certifications, the A+ Better Business Bureau rating, and partnerships with major travel vendors like Disney, Royal Caribbean, Marriott, Hilton, just to go with it. You know, as a matter of fact, we're going to throw this up here. Brandon is now partnered with a company that's so successful, it literally rendered storefront travel agencies obsolete. And if you do not believe me, Mr. Williams, once again, I need you to represent those two places where you're from right now.
Fort Worth, Texas, and right now I reside in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Mm-hmm. All right, you heard him. Fort Worth, Texas, Cheyenne, Wyoming. You guys are on the clock right now, because what we're doing, we are challenging anyone that lives in either one of those two places to walk down the center of your city, all right, and count how many storefront travel agencies are still around anymore. Go ahead, we're gonna wait here, all right? So exactly, because you know you're gonna be lucky to find any of them, because now the people in Fort Worth, Texas, and Cheyenne, Wyoming, and anywhere else around the world, they can go straight to Brandon Williams when they want to book their getaway, because he can show them improved customer service and attention to detail, all from working from his laptop or his computer in a short amount of time from anywhere in the world. That's what it's like. And on top of that, he also has access to his own award-winning customer service, guarantees, training, and support from the company and senior business leaders like me, all right? Because I made that jump too into being a travel business owner. And when people make a jump like that, a big jump that'll change their lives, it always helps to have a helping hand guiding their way and showing them how to do that. That's exactly what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So like I said before, this is something unbelievable. If you're loving what you're seeing now, just wait, we got more. So shout out your city, shout out your state. We're rolling. So Brandon, can we just keep on moving?
Yes, sir, we can.
All right, so I got a question for you, brother. I got a question for you. So you've been in this company for a short while now. So what I want you to do is I want you to take some time and tell everybody a little bit about the support that you've received thus far.
Okay, well, first off, I want to just tell everybody why I chose to start this business. And I chose to start it because I have a hobby in traveling. Now, I wanted to come up with a way that I can travel and make money at the same time, but I can keep traveling. I don't have to work for nobody else. And I came across Mr. Matt in the gym, one of my gym buddies, and I noticed that he was on my Facebook. He posted a lot of travel pics. And so me and Mr. Matt, we talked, and he introduced me to this business here, and kind of broke it down to me, and I got interested in it, and got so interested in it, I became, a travel business owner. But the support since I've been in this business has been perfect. When I need something, they're there, Mr. Matt, Mr. Drew. I can call them, instant message them anytime, any day, and they're gonna be there. And the support has always, it helped me out. It's been helping me out, and they still helping me out, and they're gonna continue to help me out. And anybody who else interested and needs some help, come talk to me. I'm gonna introduce you to Mr. Matt, Mr. Drew, and we're gonna get y'all going.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it from the man himself right there. When you get into this business, it is our motto that even though you'll be in business for yourself, you'll never, ever be by yourself. Okay. And that's a fact because, what we need to do, we need to show you that there's more than one way to making money. Okay. We need to find a way to make our money work for us instead of us working hard for our money because, when it came to me, just like Brandon and just like the rest of you guys, I was a product of the system too, because my dad, he always taught me to have a job, keep my head down, work to the best of my ability. And one day I'm going to rise up and I'll be able to do everything in life. So, I did that. I did that for over 30 years. And then one day, I'm saying to myself this, I'm like thinking like this, Brandon. I'm like, wow, what the heck is going on? I'm 45 years old, and I'm working at a Walgreens, making $8 an hour. It's weird. I have a family. We're struggling to pay bills. We're living check to check. So you mean to tell me, seriously, that every single move I made in my life, every path that I took led me to being a 45-year-old Walgreens stock boy making $8 an hour? Seriously? Is that it? Is my life just going to be about, going to work, paying bills and struggling? No, because it was right then I realized that I'd been part of a system all my life. It's a generational system and it's designed to keep us in check while we working our butts off so the upper ring of society, they can enjoy all the spoils that we dream about. We've all been there, all right? And trust me, a lot of you are in that system now. Brandon's in that system now. And what it's called is a 40-40-40, all right? 40-40-40, because we're taught to work at a job for 40 hours a week for 40 years so we can retire on 40% of the income that we need 100% just to survive on. Brandon, what do you think about the whole 40-40-40 thing?
Mr. Drew, I've been on that 40-40 thing for a long time. 2021, 2020, it was just time for a change.
Exactly.
This is my change here. So no more 40-40 for me.
Yeah, exactly. we're indoctrinated and we can't get out of it because we don't know any other ways. And up to that point, that 40, 40, 40, it zapped me of all my life, all the years of my life. So, I realized back then exactly what Brandon realizes now, that there are ways that we can make the type of income that we've always dreamed about outside of this system. And that's the other side of business, Mr. Williams. He's dedicated himself to it. It's a side that's going to show each of you how to make the most sustainable money in the easiest way possible and in the quickest amount of time. So check this out. As a hardworking resident of originally Fort Worth, Texas, and now Cheyenne, Wyoming, Brandon, I know, is a very busy person. He's very busy. But check this out. As a travel business owner, he's going to be able to leverage his knowledge and his time and himself by booking a lot of travel. He's going to be making a lot of money. He's going to be traveling to a lot of places. He's going to be having a lot of fun. And eventually, one of you or another one of his friends, see with that passport, they're going to go up to him and say, hey, B. Will, I see how this travel business that you have is changing your life. So you think you can show me how to do it? Brandon's going to, of course. He don't want you stuck in that 40, 40, 40. And when that person gets their very own travel business off of him, Brandon can even make big time money doing that. And he can do that as much as he wants, whenever he wants, because he can accrue up to 8 different streams of income every single month doing this. While on our main jobs, we only get paid once or twice a month. But 8, that's what it's all about right there. And one of those streams, guys, is residual income. Residual income. And that's where this really gets good. So Brandon, look, I know we always talk about residual income. We're talking about that money coming in. But like I said, I always give everybody an opportunity to be able to explain what residual income is to the people who might not know. So there's a choice here. Did you want to explain it, or did you rather have me do it?
I'm going to allow you to keep going, Mr. Drew. You go ahead and explain it to him.
All right. I got you, brother. I got you. So guys, let's talk about residual income. Okay. So residual income is the type of income where you do something just one time. That's it. One time. And it'll pay you over and over and over again. So I want you to think of it like a bill. Okay. So the cable man, he came into your house and he installed your cable that one time, right? Exactly. But you keep getting that darn bill over and over and over again, right? Exactly. And that right there, that's a residual bill. Okay. And the best way to pay a residual bill, or any bill for that matter, is through residual income, because the money keeps regenerating at no loss of time or effort on your part. So think about it. With Brandon, with the way I used to work at Walgreens, with all of you, right now at most jobs, we work for active income, meaning if we do not work, we don't get paid. Plain and simple. That's what keeps us stuck. However, by helping others get their very own travel business, Brandon and the people that he's going to partner with in his organization will generate residual income monthly. And that will continue to pay them big time money over and over. And did I say monthly? Yes, I did. Every single month. And not only that, once Brandon Williams becomes a director, and Brandon, I see director in your future, you're going to become a director just like me. He's going to be able to leave a legacy business to his heirs that will continue to generate his monthly income for generations, not years, not decades, not some generations to come, even when he isn't around anymore. And you heard him talk about that at the beginning of this broadcast. So ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you're tuning in, shout out your city, shout out your state, and I want you to type all your questions, any comments that you have right here, because Brandon Williams and myself, we are interactive. We can talk and we can answer questions at the same time. So, I know what you're thinking right now. You're probably looking at this and like, wait a minute here. I'm on this Facebook Live event of Brandon Williams, and I'm thinking, I know this guy, and I never, ever knew that something like this was possible. Okay. And then there's some of you that are on this Facebook Live event for Brandon Williams right now, and you're like, I know this guy, love him, and I think this is great for him. I'm happy for him, but I just don't have the time. We got it. You're constantly on the go. You work long hours and you don't have the time to bring something else into your life right now. Understood, because check this out. Brandon Williams was the same way, weren't you, Brandon?
Yes, sir, I was.
Exactly.
But I had to make time though to get to the point that I want to get to in my life. I had to let go some things and make some
Exactly.
arrangements.
And that's the thing right there. If you want something that you've never had before, you have to be willing to do something that you've never done before. But the one cool thing about this here is that this business opportunity is designed for busy people just like you, just like Brandon, just like I was. You know, it's designed for people who have jobs. You know, people, we got that plan A job. And right now, you know, that pays everything in our life. It's important, you know. But if you think about it, like I said, we got to get realistic here. We only need that plan A job for a couple things because it's only supporting us and it's not helping us reach our true goals in life. You know, we need it just for a couple things. We need it for the money it brings and we need it for the benefits that it provides. That's it. That's what we need the plan A job for. But if you can get that same amount of money and benefits from a different source of income without sacrificing 40 or more hours of your life every week, what do you need the plan A job for? Exactly. That right there, that is Brandon Williams' mindset. All right. And I want you guys to get like him because what he understands that this business here is not a plan A, it's a plan B. It's a plan B that you control. You work it when and how much you want to. And you work it until it becomes big as the plan A. And when that happens, you throw that plan A on the scrap heap, get your money, you get your benefits, you get even more, but most importantly, you get your time back. Time to live your life the way you want, because trust me, time is more important and more valuable than money will ever be. And me, you know, after being trapped in the system for over 30 years, as a 45-year-old man, that's exactly what I did. I worked my business, my plan B business here, this travel business, while I was working my 9 to 5, 40 hours a week at Walgreens and DJing on the weekends, because I came to the realization, why am I working harder for someone else than I'm working for myself? And just like Brandon said, all it took was 2 years. 2 years compared to the 40 plus years over here before I was able to retire. And now I live life on my own terms. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is the path that Mr. Williams is on right now. So Brandon, another question for you, my brother. Where do you envision this business leading you in the next few years?
Mr. Dude, that's a good question. The next few years, this business, I envision it leading me to 100 different countries. Traveling to 100 different countries while still making money, while still booking other people vacations, while still helping other people come into their own business like myself.
Oh my goodness.
That's where I see you at in a couple of years.
Yes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. That's what we're shooting for. So guys, Mr. Williams and I dedicated ourselves to being on a mission to break people such as yourselves out of that system, out of that 40-40-40, you know, that has you living check to check. And we want to help you and average families earn above average income through this opportunity. Now, we also want to help get you to your dream destinations. And on top of everything, we want you to live a fun and enjoyable travel lifestyle just like we do. It doesn't matter what you want to do. You know, you want to retire yourself, good. You want to retire your spouse, good. You want to buy a house, buy a car, you know, fire your boss. Let me tell you something. Brandon Williams Travel Company is now officially open for business and is now booking travel and showing others how they can become travel business owners as well. Yes. All right. So let me tell you something. If you're interested in booking travel with the one and only Brandon Williams, what we want you to do is type book travel in the comments below. All right. And what he's going to do, he's going to reach out to you, get some information from you, get you a quote, and get you to your destination. Does that sound good? All right, cool. But if you're interested in learning more about becoming a travel business owner yourself, just like the incredible Brandon Williams and over 55,000 of us And what we do, we get paid on what people are going to do anyway with travel. We're also able to travel for less, and we're living a better way of life. What we want you to do is type more info in the comments below, or reach out to Brandon, reach out to him through Facebook Messenger, reach out to him through text, phone him. I don't care if you have to take him hostage. Do what you got to do, all right? And Brandon will reach out to you with some amazing information that's going to change your life. And like we said, it doesn't matter what you're trying to do. You can come up with anything. This opportunity will help get you to there, all right? Whether you want to upgrade your children's education, you want to pay off your student loans, you want to increase your credit score, this opportunity is definitely going to get you there. So Mr. Williams, yes, my brother, that should do it for the official launch of your travel business. You know, I was thinking the other day, it's 2021, and we are already in the middle of February. This year is flying by. So what do you say we just get out here and let's change everybody's lives. Let's change some lives. What do you think?
Yes, sir. That's the plan, Mr. Drew. Change as many people's lives as we can.
Exactly. And, you know, I know that you have some parting words to say to all the people that joined us on this broadcast. But before you do, the entire world wants to know, what is the name of your travel company?
Well, I want to bring to the world, share with the world, my travel company. We call this World Travel Connection.
Oh.
We call it World Travel Connection. We can connect you all over the world. No matter where you at, we connecting you all over the world.
I love it. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the man himself. World Travel Connection is now open for business, booking travel and showing others how they can become travel business owners. Whew, I can't say it anymore. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, my brother in success, take us home.
Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in, joining in, listening to the video, watching the video. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, just leave them down in the box, and I'll be sure to get with you. I appreciate your time, Mr. Drew, Mr. Matt. Y'all been there for me from the beginning, and I just want to thank y'all for what y'all done for me, what y'all doing for me, and helping me become the entrepreneur that I'm seeking to become. And that's it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in two places, at the beaches or at the bank. But either where we're at, we always give thanks. Much love to you. Bye-bye.